back of the aircraft, when Nigel turns it through another 90 degrees, you'll see that the rear ramp door is open. Or at least it should be opening. On top of the door open at the moment, and now we're going to demonstrate another technique that has been used in the display before, only at about 15 feet off the ground, and the loadmasters at the back then just push all of the stuff out from the back of the airplane. You can even do this with really big heavy loads, and for that you use a parachute to help eject the load. So you're not actually coming into land. We'll go down to about 15 feet. So this is the technique that was used in places like Ethiopia, where they were kicking out those huge sort of pallet loads of flour and rice to the people who needed it at the time. Not being used, of course, at the moment in Lockheed. Coming in now from the left for a high-speed fly past. Now pulling up for what is still called the Khe Sanh approach. Khe Sanh, of course, was an American base in the middle of Vietnam that was surrounded by the Viet Cong. The only way they could keep the base operational is by flying equipment with small arms. Once you're inside that area, you've then got to do a very steep descent into land. Coming into Sarajevo, actually, they stay much higher for much longer, because not only small arms are trying to avoid. You may remember that an Italian G-2 was shot down using a surface-to-air missile, so they're also trying to avoid those things these days. And of course, the RAF are flying in and out there on a very regular basis. In any case, back to the Khe Sanh approach. Once you're inside the airfield boundary, then you would lower the nose, dive down towards the airfield and land. And again, it's one of those fairly horrendous things. It's a big bit of kit, that, and making that sort of judgment is fairly critical. Once on the ground, say with the Americans, you used to stop, reverse up, dump the stuff out and get airborne, or in fact sometimes they literally just used to keep going, kick the equipment out of the back and then get airborne halfway down the runway.
Did you get that?